That's not the unit I'm looking for at all. Colossus. The Colossus that Karax has does that little line of fire, remember. It's a very, very powerful line of fire, which, if you're, say, defending at this ramp, is going to melt hundreds of infested. Shield batteries are going to be good. Cannons are going to be good. There's a lot of different things that Karax can do. But there's just a lot of power on the side of Full Heart. The infested just keep coming and keep coming. The Apocalypse is going to be very strong early game for defense. And the flyer guy, actually, the Alexander is going to be very good here, isn't it? The Alexander has the ability to mind control carriers, if that's what Finlay goes into. Finlay looking like he wants to go for that fast expansion. However, the fast scouting every single time by Full Heart is going to be able to deny it. First shot does go off by Karax, which means that Full Heart's not going to be able to actually block the expansion that long. He can't win that fight or anything. Though Finlay's getting a little bit distracted. Going for a gas first, which is very interesting. Oh, good block right there. Nice little micro by... He got the expansion up. I'm sorry, that's mean to laugh, but the one that came over here was the one. It worked. It did straight up work. That is true. But man, that was funny. Oh, that is hysterical. I love it. Full Heart is going for the Marines again. Looks like he's going that pure infested style. He's not going to go for any of the factory or starport play, which is pretty reasonable. If you're not playing with Prestiges, which is not allowed in this tournament, then the starport and factory just aren't that strong comparatively for Full Heart, for Stukov. The Diamondback can be pretty strong, however, it is very, very vulnerable. The infested are just very reliable. Finlay needs to get his defenses up pretty quickly, though. He has a gateway, he doesn't have a cyber core or anything like that, and the pressure is going to be on eventually. Full Heart has an expansion up too. It's pretty even so far, I think. The worker count is fairly reasonable. Both players are doing a good job at building their workers. Finlay is banking up a little bit of money, though. I think there's a bit of indecisiveness. He's not entirely sure where he wants to go with his strategy right here. And that could be a bit concerning. He trapped his worker. Oh man, I feel bad for Finlay. It's like everything that can go wrong is going wrong right here. You always want to put your battery next to the Nexus, by the way. Someone did math on the pathing of that sort of thing, and if you put one building that is up against your main base thing, then I think it reduces your mining efficiency by like 0.1% or something like that. It's basically nothing. Cybercore finally on the way for Finlay. He's still got a lot of money. His tech is just very late. He's trying so hard. I feel so bad. It's every time. I feel so bad. We've all been in this situation before. We all know how much that hurts. And to do it again, oh, it's just a shame, you know? Finlay's trying his best. And I give him credit for it. He's a fighter. There's a lot of infested, though. And it does kind of look to me like Full Heart has a bit of a stronger build order going on here. His supply is jumping up pretty high. He's getting all of his infrastructure going. 1-1 is almost completed. 2-2 is going to be on the way. And the tides of infested are here Finlay just doesn't have much right now. What a shame. He will have a lot of Spear of Adun energy, though. Taking a look at this, he has... Oh, we can see him target stuff. That's cool. Well then. He will have Purifier Beam, which is going to help him defend for a while, too. He has a lot of these defensive options, but I don't see him building an army that's going to be able to beat Full Heart. Not at the speed that he's building up. He has no tech, no starport. And the Kydarian Monolith just does not kill these as fast as he would need to. Also, these guys jump around, which is really obnoxious for shooting them. I think... Yeah, I agree with you. I think that, like, a bunch of cannons would be good here. He has the extra money. He needs to get these gas geysers going. He's not mining from them, unfortunately. I think he might be a bit flustered. It's really hard when you've never played against these characters before to figure out exactly what you want to be doing. And that seems to be the situation that Finlay's in right now. Just getting a little bit overwhelmed with it all. And I feel for him. Chrono Surge is going to be able to pump out a bunch of those guys at a time. Centurions are coming out. But you know who else is punching out a lot of guys at a time constantly? It's Full Heart Stukov. The infested wave is coming. What's going to happen? Is he... Nope. He's got so many minerals. I just want to see a carrier. That's all I want in my life is a carrier, you know? I don't think it's too much to ask. Well... The Magic Eraser is here. Mr. Laser is in fact on Finlay's side. Oh, wow. That is some pretty good star sense right there. You know that? I guess he saw these leaving. He saw them leaving the base and reacted accordingly, but as soon as that Nexus goes up, Full Heart's like, yeah, I know. Third base already finished for Full Heart. The Infinite Infested Swarm is continuing to come. And Finlay is going to be losing this expansion fairly quickly. Finally got on this gas. That's good. Well, partially. Karax builds up so quickly. This is the thing, is he has a lot of money. If he could actually get that infrastructure up, get some Stargates, get the money, and then Chrono Surge out some guys, he is holding. As weird as it sounds, he is holding. Though the creep goes farther and farther as time goes on. And remember that every command center, I believe, increases the spread of the creep, the rate. Also, that Kydarian Monolith is gone, which it wasn't providing that much, but at least it was something. It does look like Finlay is about to get overwhelmed. What cooldown abilities does he have remaining? He has Orbital Strike, he does not have Solar Lance, he does not have Mr. Laser. And it's looking like he's not going to have an expansion either. Here are the Stargates and the Robo. They're finally online. But it's a little bit late. Oh, this was such a heartbreaking game. I was so interested in seeing what Karax could do, but sometimes that's just how it is, you know? This tournament is open to anybody of any skill level. And you can definitely tell that Full Heart is a very, very strong player. He is a Masters, very solid. And that can be overwhelming at times. And I think we've all had the experience where we play against someone that is higher ranked than you. And if it's in a setting like this, you play even worse than you normally do. Because you get the nerves. At least that's what happens to me. So I wouldn't judge Finlay too harshly for this, honestly. He put up a good fight. He tried. But this is the inexorable tide of Stukov, who currently is looking like a much better commander than we actually thought he would be. We thought he would be pretty weak, honestly. But you can really tell that the 4-minute no-rush timing has given a lot of power to some of these slower commanders. I think that's really cool. This will end eventually, though, I promise. Oh, here comes the Chrono Surge. A carrier might arrive. Unsure. Hundreds of kills right there from that one Solar Lance set. Carrier has arrived. Is he going to be able to save the Kala? No. Unfortunately not. He tried his best.